Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? We're here for the L2S F1 Division 1. And of all places, we are at Silverstone, where I am lucky to be joined by my co today, Leclerc. Hey there, Claire.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey. So we're in for an interesting race today. Now, normally we do comms for like F1 cars. These are all their own individual what they call multiplayer cars. So there's no constructors battle because they're all individual. However, we do have the standings to show you. So we're round 6 at Silverstone. These are the standings so far. Now let's have a little look. As you can see, it pops up on the screen there. Leading the championship is Reyes-Adun. Reyes-Adun. Can you pronounce that? 76 points out in front is Ray. We're going to call him Ray. Close behind him there with 55 points is the Slayer. Sim V in third with 43. Really close is BMC. 41 points, so not far off him at all. Official B2M is in 5th. David DeJoe in 6th. Ace of Kings, I know him, he's got pace down in 7th now. Mr. Sadman 8th. Frenzy 9th. And round off that top 10 at the minute, joint top 10 with Frenzy, really. Joint 9th is Serious Mushroom. So there is the championship. Now we're here for 18 minutes of qualifying. See how fast these boys can go around. It's a bit cloudy out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we might see some rain here because it's not that uncommon to see rain in Silverstone. So, yeah, we'll see about that. And funnily enough, Jonathan Cox is the only person I've ever seen race before because none of these other guys I've seen race before, I don't think. So, yeah, it's going to be, I don't know, the pace of most of the guys, so...
To be fair, they're taking their time to get out here. 15 minutes left, so we've already got 3 minutes gone. And we're only now seeing our first driver coming out on track. So that kind of tells me that I believe we're not going to see rain here in these 18 minutes. They would have seen it, but like we seen earlier, actually, we were meant to be in a dry quality and ended up raining, wasn't it?
Yeah, and BMC starts his first flying lap for the session. Yeah, BMC's gone much ahead of everybody else, I think.
Walk us through his hot lap then.
What?
Walk us through BMC's hot lap. I'm just sharing the platform to other platforms, alright?
Yeah, so he just goes through this section where he needs to get the exit right, which he did, and to this kind of small straight with the DRS open, so that would give him a boost of speed, and into the next corner, a very understeery corner, so he gets that very well and gets a good exit out of that corner, and it's a long straight to Stowe, I think. So, or is it Cobbs? I have no idea about the turns here, but it's a difficult corner to master every lap, and he almost goes wide, but he keeps it in on the track, so good run so far. And into Maggots and Beckett's he goes and picks the right braking zone and gets a great exit, so onto the DRS zone, and sector 2 is done 102.20, so amazing lap so far, so needs to keep it consistent through the last sector, and does just that, and just a few corners left to go. And coming into the last few corners, BMC sets the first lap time for the session, and it is going to be a 1 minute 25.4.
So, a bad lap there from BMC. He's up there in the championship, so that's a good lap there for him. Will we see into the 124s today then? The track, it looks like, is a lot cooler with it a bit of overcast. Yeah, I believe that's quite a good lap.
Yeah, it's pretty good with tires probably not being up to the optimal temperature, but still an amazing lap time. So let's see if anyone could beat that lap time in this session.
We know Jonathan Cox is absolutely rapid. He races in the league with me in Saviour 6, and he's one of those guys that seems to be so fast. And he's very good at pulling out a lap out of absolute nowhere. He'll take it easy and bang, right, you know, with a minute to go, Jonathan Cox comes on and puts it on pole. Like, I've seen that a couple of times from that boy. Fastest lap though, 125.3 from Bollocks.
On the mediums.
So a couple of boys still left in. We've got Frenzy, official BMT. We've got Sim and Shindeep, aka the Slayer, still in the pits at the minute. So
yeah.
I think it's not. I don't think it's going to rain. Otherwise, we'd be seeing these boys come out, wouldn't we?
Yeah, and Balak sets the fastest lap of a 125.3 with the mediums. So yeah, pace difference is there from them. So let's see if anyone can beat that.
Funny, Jonathan Cox has gone out on the softs though, so he's not bothered about going on these. Bollocks is absolutely flying here, mate, in Div 1. He's absolute rapido, that lad. A 125.3 on mediums. Wow. Wow. Great lap. So the times are coming in now, these boys. Look at that. There we go. A 125. God, this is a fast Div 1, isn't it?
Yeah, 124.8 so early in the session. Pretty early in the session too.
Exactly.
It's only been 6 minutes. And Jonathan Cox started his lap. He's almost at sector 1.
Let's ride on board with Jonathan Cox then. He's an absolute rapid guy. I've been with. He's gone fastest in sector 1. He's got traffic ahead of him here, Jonathan Cox. He's coming through Lovefield now onto Hamilton Straight, getting the power down. He doesn't cut that corner there where he can eke out a couple of thousands, but is he going to be flat out here? He's flat out. Oh, just keeps it within track limits, but unfortunately, Chappie's got out of the way very nicely there, coming through Maggots and Beckett's. And now it's so important to get this right, isn't it, Leclerc? Get on that power and get the best exit you can onto the Hangar Straight. He goes fastest sector 2. He's on an absolute flyer. Shin deep.
If he keeps it up, I'm calling a 124.5.
So Shin deep, aka the Slayer, has gone out on the medium. So he is fancying a medium start to this race. Now remember, you go with an 18-minute qualifying. You'll start the look at that, 124.6. Oh my bloody Gillian, man! What is that about? Jonathan Cox puts an absolute belting lap together around the circuit of Silverstone. Wow! Not messing around either with putting on the mediums. He's literally going bang. I want to be a P1 for the start of this race. No questions asked.
Yeah, and plus it kind of looked like he maybe had 1 or 2 tenths to gain there in sector 3. So maybe he might want to go out if he thinks that DRS Neil will be a threat to him at the end of the session. So we'll see how that goes.
Exactly that. So can anyone challenge him out there now? DRS Neil gets a 124.8. A couple of tenths off Jonathan Cox. Ted just gone 10 minutes left in this session. Who is on a hot lap here? Official BSM loving the diesels on that car. Absolutely sharp that is, isn't it? Driver number 14. He's on a hot lap coming through Lovefield there, I believe. Where I sat in 2017, 18, 19. No, 17, 18. It makes a good change, doesn't it? It does make a good change. What looking at the everyone's own take on their vinyls, like, you know. So, official BZM. He hasn't set a lap time here just yet, but he's on the medium compound tyre, and he's wanting to put a lap in now. So he's coming through Abbey to Club Corner onto the National Pit Straight. What is he going to put in here now? He goes third with a 125.1 on the mediums. Brilliant qualifying lap from him there. Just in there, Shin Deep, aka Slayer, it gets a 125.7. These times are so close here on the first run of qualifying. Oh my god, the times are literally separated by a second from pretty much third all the way down to 12th within a second. These times are so close in Div1. Yeah, I'm really excited for this race. It's going to be very exciting indeed. And it's weird that the couple of guys are going for this split strategy here. Official BSM is in the best spot possible, starting fourth. He's just been knocked down, so he's starting fourth on the mediums is not a bad result here, is it, Leclerc?
Yeah, it's not, because even if he has a mediocre start on the mediums because of not good enough grip, he'll be gaining a lot of time at the last stint on the softs with low fuel, so he might be a threat in this race unless he goes on the softs at the end. So we'll see how which route he takes in the tire strategy.
And it's not uncommon here to see a safety car as well, but that will may play a part in it as well. That's probably why maybe Jonathan Cox has just gone, nah, bugger it, I'm going on the softs. If there is an early safety car, he'd possibly get rid of them and go on to the hards. They go all the way here, Leclerc?
They would go all the way, but I don't think that it would be a good idea, because the mediums are much better, and if there's an early safety car, he could just go for the extra few laps and have newer mediums towards the end to get better grip against the soft runners who are starting on the mediums and going to the soft. So a safety car would help out, but it would just help out with tire wear.
Yeah, exactly that. Royal Harvey then on his outlap, just about to start his hot lap. So we're going to ride on board with the car number 90 and have a little look at his design work on that F1 car. No open lobbies tonight, bro. Yes, we are doing open lobbies, but it'll be a little bit later. Well, no, it'd probably get it done. We'll probably get it started by about 10:30, something like that. 10:30, 11 o'clock. See how long we will go for there. It'll be a bit later. Oh, look at that! Royal Harvey doing rally car driving here through. Oh, I'm not sure. Just before the Wellington Straight, getting a bit of a tank slapper, ended up doing rally driving. Maybe he thought it was Raikkonen for a minute, or Kubica doing a bit of rally driving to see if he fancies it in the future. Getting a little bit of a taste for it, like, you know. Right, who we got then? Is he sticking with this hot lap then or not? I'm not sure he will be.
Yeah, he's turned down his ERS right now, so he's just saving it for the next lap.
Yeah, he's invalidated anyway, so who is on a hot lap now? Okay, so Chappie is invalidated as well. Infamous SMG. Now, he's sitting there fifth at the minute. He's gone on to the soft. Now, look at these boys here now. All the guys on the medium compound tower have now switched to the softs and just waiting to see whether or not they're going to go out and set a hot lap on these softs. Riding on board with infamous SMG right now. And he's just coming down the the Hamilton Straight, sorry, into Maggots and Beggots. Now, really difficult part to get right here, isn't it?
Yeah, very difficult to get the line perfect every time, because if you get the line even a slight bit wrong, you could go way off the track and you could easily clip the grass, which would lose you a lot of time.
So it's hard on the brakes, going down 2 gears into Stowe corner. They're taking that corner at 150 miles an hour. It's off the scales, isn't it? He's abandoned that lap as infamous. So maybe that was an in-lap there. Sorry, I should have... oh God, what's his name? Kunhako? Kuno? Let's call him, what should we call him? Hako? Duncan?
Yeah, Duncan would be best. Duncan's the best one.
Look at the design work there. That's an awesome looking one, isn't it? On dark.
Yeah, the purple looks so good with that black combination. So
now here's the thing. Going off topic a little bit while we've got 3 minutes left. Here's the thing, right? 2021 game. So with the AlphaTauri boys getting you know, they've got the white paint, they've got the white wheels.
Yeah.
I wonder if that will be a feature in 2021, meaning you can actually change the colours in your wheels for your multiplayer car.
Yeah, I mean, even Mercedes have the neon green kind of a stripe on the tires that they use, right?
Yeah, running on fluid. Thank you very, very much for that follow there, buddy. I really appreciate that follow. Thank you so much. Reyes will be on one to watch. Reyes. Oh, we're on board with him now, actually. How about that? So he's 5th at the minute. He's on the mediums, and he's going round again on them. Is he going to try and beat this time on that? DRS Neil, by the way, has gone fastest. Sim has managed to get a 1:24.6. So Jonathan Cox is staying in the pits at the minute. He needs to get a move on if he's going to try and take pole off DRS Neil. Now Neil has got provisional pole here. Can anyone else challenge it here today?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty rapid time from DRS Neil. A 1:24.3. That's very, very fast. So don't know if Jonathan Cox can beat it, but I think if he pushes hard enough, he might have the pace in him to do it.
I'll keep an eye on BMC. I'll keep an eye on Jonathan Cox. Although a Sim V is going for it again, I think. These kind of laps are going to come thick and fast now. These lap times. 1 minute 30 in qualifying left. And at the minute, it's DRS Neil. That's on provisional pole. Can anyone challenge him for that position? I tell you what, they're going to give it a go. Sim V is on a hot lap right now. Jonathan Cox just coming round to start his very, very shortly. Lando Bot. Where is he? He's on a hot lap, is he?
I think, yeah, he is.
Ooh, someone's retired from the session. Sim V has retired from the session.
Yeah, I think he's just decided that that's the best lap he can do it.
Lando Bot goes purple sector 2. Here we go then. Into Stowe corner he goes. It's Lando Bot who's on an absolute charge here. He's 4th at the minute with a 1:24.6. Can he improve on his time? Coming up to Abbey, to club corner. Round the last corner he goes. He keeps it just about within track limits. He crosses the line. He does not improve. Almost a 10th down after going fastest sector 2. So interesting enough, now it's all down to Jonathan Cox, who goes fastest sector 1. Let's ride on board with him. Can he take it to DRS Neil? Don't forget, Sim V has retired from the race. That's the best he could do, and he's happy with the front row of the grid. But can Jonathan Cox do anything about it now? He's coming through Magnus and Beckett. The most difficult part, I would say, a high-speed corner, 164 miles per hour. Oh, and he goes slightly wide there. He goes fastest sector 2. He just has to keep it together here for the last sector. Coming into Stowe Corner, where I'm going to be sitting this year at Silverstone Grand Prix. Right there. I'm going to have a brilliant view of them coming into that corner. Anyway, Abbey, the club, and he keeps it nice here, getting on the power without right lighting up those rears. He crosses the line. Can Jonathan Cox? Jonathan Cox! He takes pole here for the L2S lead. Fantastic lap there from Jonathan Cox. Wow! He had it all to do, and by gosh, he did it. 1:24.284. Whoa! What an absolute belter, Leclerc. Wow, gobsmacked. Yeah. Absolute. Yeah. He just proves himself time and time again. I said before, didn't I? I said that he just comes out of nowhere on the last run, pulls it together every time. What an absolute lap. Look at this though, a 1:24.2, 1:24.3. 3.4, 1:24.346, a 1:24.378. That is ridiculous from first to second. So you've got the first and second row of the grids are literally separated by 100ths of a second. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and take a look at this. Jonathan Cox has just gone exactly half a tenth faster, so if he made even one mistake, that would have been over for him because he needed to get that lap spot on to get such a fast time. So amazing job from him to pull that off.
Yeah, big round of applause. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying done, and Jonathan Cox gets it on pole. DRS on the second row of the grid, joins him on the first row of the grid. Sorry, official third. Next to him will be Royal Harvey. Them two separated by, separated by a tenth, which is unbelievable. Sim.
Take a look at the championship leader down in 10th place.
Wow, that's interesting. So King Eskimo, thank you very much for that follow. Quali one lap, man. Yes, well done, Jonathan Cox. Great work, mate. Great work. Round of applause, buddy. So yeah, going on the standings again. Actually, let's quickly go on them standings. So yeah, he's down in 10th place. Is raised to DRS and Neil, who goes second. Now, where is he in the championship? There, he's 13th. So maybe he was late in the championship as DRS, but he's got 18 points. He's down in 13th. So he got second here. Official BSM. He's down in 5th, so he's going to be looking for a good showing today. He could possibly go up a few places. He's only 4 points behind 4th and 6 points behind 3rd. So we might see him jump up a few places as well. So there you go. There's the standings again after qualifying. Jonathan Cox puts it on pole. DRS joins him on that first row official. Oh, sorry, I missed it all there. Got too excited with the standings, didn't I? Weren't you going to be like the green screen with commentary box? Yes, I am, buddy. But my brother hasn't got it done yet. So I'm going to change the camera directly in front of me and the green screen's behind me. And then I'm going to be in like a commentary box. Or something something a bit different. But he's not yet done it yet. Ooh, that was an exciting qualifying. My voice is completely gone.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't it always go after qualifying?
I get too excited, mate. I just can't help myself. I'm like, my voice is gone, but I'm like, wait, I can still do it. Just bear with me a minute, mate. I just got to go and get my throat sweets.
Yeah, okay.
I got the Roner. No, I'm joking. The L2S one on Division 1 race, and I tell you what, Leclerc is probably the fastest league I've ever done comms in. It's absolutely rapid, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a 124.2, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's rapido. That's absolute rapido. So we're in for an absolute amazing race here, guys.
Yeah, and who's that who's just overtaking the leader on the formation lap?
I have no idea, buddy. No idea.
It's Royal Harvey. Royal Harvey.
Maybe trying to do a bit of mind games to put Jonathan Cox off for the start, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he's allowed to do that, so I think he's going to be receiving some kind of a warning or something after the race, so. And plus, it's not like he's going to be profiting out of it because he's going to be waiting on the grid for like a whole minute or something.
But he's gone off darted. I don't know if this is him doing it. He's really darted off.
No, it is him because he's weaving around and the AI doesn't weave around for you on formation lap.
Very interesting, that whole move. Maybe he's just so impatient. He's like, hurry up, guys. I'm going on the grid. These guys coming through Stowe Corner now on their formation lap, warming up their tyres, getting them into the optimal temperatures. Now, let's have a look at the tyre of choices. So, yeah, everyone in the top 9 starting on the softs, everyone behind them, medium. So, very split strategy there from, well, the top 10 to the bottom 18. So, here we go. Almost ready to go, guys. Would you like to take a start? Or do you want me to do it, buddy?
You can do it.
So, Silverstone of the L2S Division 1 League here at Silverstone. It's round 6. And soon do we have lights? We do indeed, those famous lights. It's 5 lights and we're underway. And wow, second place has got an absolute fantastic start there. And he's going to be alongside him into the first turn. Are we going to see any carnage? They all go side by side through this turn. A few guys going off track. Official BM gets himself up into P2. Jonathan Cox out in front. Ace of Kings is down. It says it's down there. We've had a spin. We've had a spin. Not showing me what's going on at the minute. So Sim V makes a move up into 6th position at the minute, and he's going to be having a little sneaky look on the inside of DRS, but thinks better of it there. Oh, look at that. Side by side through Lovefield. Is BMC going to get the switcheroo? No, he doesn't. The Sim gets an absolute brilliant launch out of Lovefield. So much close racing to be had here. Look at these guys, absolute flying. Now remember, qualifying was separated within a 10th. And they've proven that here now. Look at them go, single file through Maggots and Beckett. And it's an absolute amazing part of the track, taking it at 140 miles per hour. And is anyone going to get a brilliant launch here and take a move on someone? No, it doesn't look like there is now. We've got no DRS yet for another couple of minutes. Pro Liver, thank you very much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. So Leclerc, there's the start of the race.
Yeah, I mean, Royal Heart, DRS Neil got a good start there, but then he lost out on the exit of turn 1. Oh, what? Wait, I think I've had a time screen glitch. Yeah, it showed me that Jonathan Cox was dropping down, but it was just a time screen glitch. So, yeah, good start from Jonathan Cox, but DRS Neil had a better one, but lost out on the exit of turn 1 and entry of turn 2. So, unfortunate for DRS Neil, but they've still got 25 laps to go. So let's see, or 24 laps to go. So
yeah, we've got a bit of a timing gap, Sam. And look how close these boys are between each other. They're really fighting through. We've got 2 guys into the pits. I believe it is a Serious Mushroom and Lando Bot in the pits. Maybe they had a coming together. Evening Pro Liver, thank you very much for that follow. Really appreciate that one, bro. What? I don't know. It's... Eh? What? So Jonathan Cox keeps the lead of this race still now. He's 1.3 seconds ahead of official BZM, but BZM is becoming under pressure by Harvey. Harvey sticking with him, trying to maybe force him into a stake and looking very racy indeed here. Leclerc, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Don't worry about that.
And we've got a little bit of a four-way battle here now, all the way down to Sim. Sim's almost out of the dip. No, it's not. Look at this, guys. Every single one, all the way down to 12th place, is within a second of each other. This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it shows how close this division is, so good job from the admins to get that in, because we always want to see some very close racing, so they've done just that for us. So
right on board with Slayer here. He's trying to get it into the top 10. Not quite fast enough. He's almost within the second race, but he's really under pressure by Nosy. Shin Deep, sorry, not Slayer, Shin Deep. Shin Deep is under pressure at the minute now from Knowsley. And if he gets a good launch here, Nosy, he's going to have the DRS. And he's going to be a bit of a sitting duck here. He's on the medium compound tyre. He takes it to the inside. He's going to be way ahead through Stowe. But is Shin Deep going to stick it to the outside? No, he's not. He's going to have to file back in. And that is position done. Now remember, Shin Deep, a.k.a. the Slayer, is on those hard compound tyres. So his strategy is totally different to Nosy's on the mediums. He's going to go a lot longer, so doesn't want to be fighting the battle too much, does he? Just wants to play his own race and stay out of trouble, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what he's doing with the hard tires, but I mean, we'll see how the strategy goes, because the mediums to softs would work here, because tire wear isn't that bad in a 50% race, so we'll see how the strategy pans out.
So going back to the front here, which is very hard to keep up on who's closest because they're all right amongst each other here. We're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for this one. Can you look at the trilometries now or what?
The what?
The whole point of looking at the trilometries.
I don't see anything different on my screen. I'm going to check the website thing for a second.
Ah, well. Okay. The BMC is fighting Raiden here. And BMC has gone down to 7th. Ray is up to 6th, and they were side by side going through there to Club Corner. DRS now is really, really close behind this official BSM. He's stuck behind him for a while now, but he's going to have to maybe save. He's saved up ERS, got plenty of ERS actually. A little bit more than official BZM. I can't believe how close it is. These boys are so close to each other. So crazy. Chappie down in 14th. Not quite close enough to Ace of Kings to make a move there. After the Wellington straight onto Lovefield now. Getting the power down without that back end getting away from you. And down Hamilton straight. There you go. It's going to be flat out through here. Let's just see if DRS can make a move here, because official is not going to have the DRS. But I'll tell you who does. DRS Neil. He does have the DRS this time, and he's absolutely flying. He's going to make the inside move. The Stowe Corner makes his stick as well. Sorry, and they're going side by side through Club. There's a bit of a camera issue there, and he's just going to have to file back in. So DRS Neil up into P2 here. Great move. They're really making smart moves here, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going for it when they can, and they know when they can make the overtake. So great racing here. So looking forward to the next 21 laps, because it's going to be a very action-packed one.
It's really difficult. It's kind of throwing me off because they're so close to each other. It's really difficult to see who's closest, maybe in for an overtake. So Royal Harvey is on the soft compound tyre. He's got Shin Deep in front of him, and he's got a lovely launch here. Is he going to send a move? No, he's not quite close enough here. Goes through Lovefield. Now his next bet is to get into the DRS, so get a move done down Hanger Straight, because Shin Deep, aka Slayer, is now out of the DRS zone from notice. He's going to be a sitting duck here. So Royal Harvey just has to sit behind, make sure he gets this right, and he could see him make a move. Well, where everyone else has made moves really tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, and take a look at the championship leader, who's in P6 on the mediums and not too far away from the top 5 fight.
Here we go then, the Slayer. Oh, it was a bit... yeah, a bit weird that one, wasn't it? The Slayer, Shin Deep moved to the outside, for defence. It was a bit unusual for the Royal Harvey there to go around the outside there, but he's looking to get around the outside of Club Corner. Oh, he has to back out of it. He's right in behind him. Is he going to make a move? No, he's going to think better of it there. He doesn't want to be making a move into turn one. There's only going to be one loser in that one. So he does well to sit down.
The top 5 are kind of creating like a DRS zone, and even the championship leader in P6 on the mediums is coming in on it. So the top 6 are starting to get into a bit of a DRS train, so it's going to be a shootout of who can save up the most ERS.
And there we go, Royal Harvey finally making a move here on the Slayer, aka Shindeep. But Shindeep is trying to stay with him. Like I say, he's on the hard compound tyre, so you know these guys are going to be a little bit quicker than him. But he's doing well. He's in 10th, is Shindeep. In 11th, sorry, is Shindeep. He's doing all right. He's doing all right, lad. But out in front again, Jonathan Cox still within, out of the range of the DRS of DRS Neil. That's a name. That's annoying me. That name already. He's in the DRS. Is DRS Neil? But Jonathan Cox crucially has a penalty in this race already. Ace of Kings is making a move on Slayer now, and Slayer is going to have to concede that position again. What's happened to Royal Harvey? Royal Harvey's dived into the pits. He's coming off those soft compound tyre. He's the first to jump. He's going to try and get the undercut here. He's going to go. He's going softs. He's doing a two-stopper.
Yeah, I don't think that's the smartest decision because of the huge pit lane of Silverstone and the slow pit lane as well, because it takes like 30 seconds to
so
go through
Bollocks
the whole pit
and Ray are fighting it out through Lovefield here. Now it's Bollocks that has 7-lap old soft, so they must be starting to go get away from him now and falling off the clip. Ray now up into 5th place, and he's pulled a little bit of a gap already. Great move there from Ray.
Yeah, and Jonathan Cox got a penalty pretty early in the race, so I was just checking the race director, and DRS Neil had no warnings at all, but he got a warning at the beginning of this lap, so hopefully he can keep the warnings away so he can gain on the penalties, worst case scenario, so he'll want to keep it within track limits for the rest of the race, so yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Nosy and Infamous are swapping places here through Maggots and Beckett's, but Maggots and Beckett's? No. They're through Stoke Corner. What I was talking about. Look at these guys battling it out here. Some great close racing. So Ray setting the fastest lap with the 128.2 on the mediums at the minute. Ace of Kings. DRS Neil is into the pits. He's off with the softs onto the mediums. And he'll be taking them to the end of this race, I believe. Deep now is on under pressure from Chappie. Are you a little bit tired there, Leclerc? You're a bit quiet tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just been an exhausting day, so yeah, I mean it's tiring, but with all this action, I mean, it's not much to say when it's like you have to keep it like in the pack like the whole time, and you have to keep your eye out. So just taking a look at the stats and all for now, and then I'll get in after like the pits and stuff happen, because that's when the strategy comes in. So that's where I'm pretty strong with this stuff.
Ooh, Sim as Ray has managed to make a position up on Sim. He's absolute flying, is Ray now. He's up in the P3, but he dives. Sim dives into the pits, getting rid of those soft compound tyres.
Yeah, and Ray shows exactly why he's at the lead in the lead of the championship with the pace he's got on the mediums, and sets another fastest lap of the race at a 1:28.
Jonathan Cox, though, in the pits, our race leader in the pits, getting rid of those softs on lap 10. So he's going to go mediums to the end now, and 16 laps on these mediums.
Yeah, I mean, they can do it, but he's going to struggle towards the end. But I'm going to take a shot and say that Ray's going to win this race with the softs in the end. So.
Ooh, interesting. Go on, Ray. Ray, our championship leader, in here at the minute. Oh, and we've got a redeemed commentator's voice. I'm on your phone, you know. In a minute, let's have a look at here. Penalties. Oh, we got official BZM on 3 penalties. And he takes the lead of this race. But he's got, no, I can't, my voice is so gone, I can't even do that high-pitched 4-year-old voice. I'm on your phone, you know. Yeah, it was so good at it. I need to make it a highlight, I really do, don't I? But the thing is, now my voice is gone, it's taking forever to get back.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you want to replay something from an old stream and record that.
Yes, yeah.
Like, try to find a stream where you've done it spot on and just record it side by side to the thing that you used to record. So
Ray now takes the lead of this race on the medium compound tyre. He's going to stretch these to about a lap 19, I believe. 18, 19.
No, I think it's 15 or 16, depending on what he wants. I've done the alternate strategy once, and I've hit lap 15, and it's worked out pretty well. So I think that might be the best window. So we'll see what he does, because
it depends if he can keep the pace on these mediums, doesn't it? You know how long he can take them, keep the pace up.
His mediums can be good for a while now, but he wants to get into the pits as soon as he can, so that the guys behind him don't gain as much on him. Wait, I think we just missed a whole lot, because DRS Neil's got a jump on Jonathan Cox.
Say what?
Yeah, DRS Neil's got a jump on Jonathan Cox.
Jonathan Cox is 3 tenths behind him, and he's looking to make a move here as well. So I wonder what happened there. Maybe he got delayed in the pit, or he had to serve a 5-second. Not too sure, but it is what it is. He is down in 12th, and now DRS Neil out in front, but he's under pressure. Jonathan Cox is not going to be happy at all, and he's going to be wanting to get this move done on Neil. But I tell you what, all the time these guys are battling, Ray out in front now, putting a lovely stint on those medium compound tyres.
Yeah, and I've just...
Yes, call me Kaka. There will be online lobbies after this, buddy.
Yeah, I've just seen it, but DRS Neil has a 5-second penalty, and I've just checked the racing director for what that is, and it's a speeding in the pit lane penalty, so he can't get...
You can't get that removed either, so that's a slam dunk there for DRS Neil, which is a bit unfortunate because he managed to get the jump there on Jonathan Cox. But this race is far from over. Lap 12 of 26 here. 26? 26? Got it on the brain. I've been doing this too much. I'm going to have a release soon. I'm joking. Christ. Bit of blue for the dads. Bit of blue, bit of blue. Right, there's the tyres, guys. All these guys at the front on those mediums. It's basically going to be... I think it was like the whole from the lap 10, from 9th position all the way down to 18th, started on the mediums. So it's going to be a bit of a switch here now.
Yeah, because Ray was in P10 and he qualified on the medium, so it was from P10 to P18, so 9 people starting on the mediums and hard, so...
Jonathan Cox then still behind DRS, struggling a little bit to get by. So it's affected his race massively, especially if Ray is going to take this, is going to be on that different strategy. He can't afford to stay behind DRS Neil here. He's got to somehow try and figure out how to get by. It's sitting in dirty air. It's going to be hard on those tyres. He's got to take him to the end. He pitted lap 10 off those things. He's got 16 laps to do on these mediums. They're going to be a bit terrible towards the end, but he's got DRS here. He's got a bit of ERS. He's going to make a move here on the inside. He's thinking about it, but he's not quite close enough going into Stowe Corner. And he's just going to have to fire back in again. These guys are so fast. There's hardly anything separating them. So you have to pick your moments. Saving ERS is an absolute massive feature in this race for sure, isn't it?
Yeah, and when you said about when you mentioned the Ray pitting soon, I just checked the gap to the leader, who is Ray, of course, and DRS Neil and Jonathan Cox are only 26 seconds away, so that would put them 4 seconds in front of Ray when he comes out of the pit.
But he'll be on those nice shiny new softs, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but I think 4 seconds might be a little too much to catch towards the end if these guys can manage to keep their tires from falling off the cliff, so they need to put up some real tire management here.
Yeah, but he's battling battling DRS. So maybe with these guys battling out and losing a bit of time through battling because they're going round this track, literally like. Oh, I just lost for words then. I literally couldn't think of anything to say. So, Leclerc, you got to help me out on that one. I literally was just like, stop. The chappy got a 3 second mobile warnings. I can't speak. I can't speak. I can't speak.
Yeah, and you've said that.
Check out Shindeep though. Check out Shindeep. He's 6th place at the minute. 6th place. He's those hards are starting to come into play here. And he's now right on the back. Sorry, Shindeep, aka the Slayer. Sorry, he's right on the back of these boys with lap 13 old mediums starting to come together as these hards.
Yeah, and you were saying that DRS Neil and Jonathan Cox were losing out time to Ray, but Ray's tires are starting to wear out, and DRS Neil and Jonathan Cox are still gaining around 5 to 6 tenths a lap, or 3 to 5 tenths a lap every single lap. So Ray might want to come into the pits on lap 15 to get back onto those softs as soon as possible.
I tell you what, this is probably a league for Mad Nathan, isn't it? He's just jumped in onto the stream. Mad Nathan would do well here in this league.
Yeah.
He would be definitely up there. These guys are so close, Mad Nathan. You really want to be getting involved in this league. I mean, oh my God, it's unbelievable how close are these guys. What was it? It was a tenth separating. First to 7th or something.
Between, yeah, 1st and 5th, I think. It was like 1/10 from Jonathan Cox to P5, so crazy stuff here. So, yeah, Mad Nathan would love it.
Oh, and there we go. Jonathan Cox is trying to make a move and he's going to get it stuck. He's finally got past. No, they're still swapping places here. And Jonathan Cox does get that move done finally. And he gets himself back up there to 8th. Net 1, I believe. Jonathan Cox is back there. So great battling from these two. Side by side through Stowe. Side by side through Abbey and Club. And it's Jonathan Cox just edges that battle and gets it in front on this lap. But don't take anything away from DRS here. He's probably going to try and get the DRS on Jonathan Cox here, maybe battle it back out in front again. He's not using
DRS nailed with the DRS.
Yeah, I know, it's so tongue-tying, right, isn't it? Ooh, gets very close there to Jonathan Cox's rear end.
Too close to comfort.
Exactly that. Now, lap 14 of these mediums, and Ray's still out in front. What of his lap times he's pulling away, actually. From Knowsley.
Yeah, but Jonathan Cox and DRS Neil are still gaining time on them ever so slightly, but the time is still being gained there, so Ray needs to make a quick strategy choice here, and I think he's stayed out for another one, yeah. So he might want to pit this lap for sure, because going over lap 16 would just be falling off the cliff.
Yeah.
So because the
mediums can't go for picking up a 3 second. Yeah, funny enough, so was Jonathan Cox. Well, that could become crucial because Ray, although you said he's going to come out 4 seconds behind, Ray's got no penalties, Leclerc.
Yeah, but now Ray's going to be coming out 5 seconds behind. But yeah, and DRS Neil has 5 seconds. So as soon as Ray comes out of the pits, he's net P2. So he just has to gain 2 seconds on Jonathan Cox. So I think it's a clear-cut race for him. It's his race to lose now because
yes, we're doing online lobbies after this. Okay, I'll have a little bit of a break and then I'll do online lobbies after this race. So we've got 10 laps left here around Silverstone.
Ooh. The rain is coming down. Rain is coming.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
No way. Could we have a late upset here at Silverstone? Now, is that why Ray's holding off here? There's rain coming down. Yes, that is correct. Look at the raindrops on his front wing there. Now then, is he going to? He's going to have to try and stay out as much as he can now and go on the intermediate. Yeah. If the rain gets any heavier, this is going to make an absolute huge upset here. Wow. Wow. Now this strategy is going to be... They're all going to... Mate, this is going to be crazy. They're all going to be squeaky bum moments here for all these drivers. They're going to be sitting there trying to judge to see when is best to put on those intermediates. And, well, Ray out in 16 laps, old mediums. They're going to be screaming at him already. On top of that, it's going to be greasy out there as Fenzi gets ahead of Royal Nathan, Royal Harvey, sorry.
Yeah,
dives into the pitch. What is he going to go?
Was...
He's going to be the first one on the inters here, isn't he? He has Royal Harvey. He's jumped on those intermediates. I believe it could be a little bit too early, though.
Yeah, and I think that I just wanted to point out that the Slayer is on
Shindy,
the hard.
Shindy, aka Shindy.
Yeah, Shindy's on the hard, so he's going to have the massive tire advantage on the guys ahead because they're going to be trying to stretch it, but Shindeep's going to make it look easy and still have consistent tires, so he might be in a good spot here.
Yeah, he definitely is now. He's just gonna casually sit behind and yeah, definitely way too early, I believe, there. But look at this, 3 guys have gone on to the intermediates. Trying to get them on early, get the jump on these boys, but they're just going to be losing so much time. The rain gets heavier here. Now, I want to ride on board with Slayer. As Leclerc mentioned, he's going to be on the hard combat tires. He's going to have way more grip of the guys that have done 17 laps on those mediums. They're going to be, it's going to feel like they're on an ice ring out there. But the Slayer, those hards are going to be coming into their own. He's going to have plenty of grip there, and he's just going to be waiting to pounce on these guys that could be struggling here.
Yeah, but Ray seems to be gaining time onto Jonathan Cox and DRS Neal, so he's just going to have to hope that his tires won't go off, because if they do puncture, that's it for him. So
yes, exactly. He's holding off, and look at that. He gets a bit of a tank slapper there coming out of Hamilton Straight into thinking, oh, he's got to take it a little bit easier through here. This could end people's days here if they get it wrong through that section as the track gets greasier and greasier. Look at this, Frenzy with a 3-second now for track limits. It means that the guys are really, hey-oh, Creepy Nico, hey-oh, love the setup. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks for the great feedback. Look, all the penalties coming thick and fast now. Guys are struggling. Hello, Aaron. We're here for the L2S F1 Division 1. And there's rain down here at Silverstone with only 7 laps to go. And it's going to be a matter of time before these boys come into the pits for sure, isn't it, Leclerc?
Yeah, and the Slayer's into the pit. Shindeep's into the pit.
Let's have a look. Well, who's that? Yes,
Shindeep.
Shindeep has gone into the pits. Interestingly enough, he's made the jump, but I'll tell you what, I think he's. Oh, what's happened? Someone's been. Duncan or whatever his name is disqualified. So, I tell you what, I reckon the Slayer's got this perfectly. I think the Slayer has gone on to these intermediates bang on the right time. It's going to be a matter of time here before DRS is disabled, for sure.
Yeah, but I do think that Ray's got a pretty big gap that he's going to be taking this one comfortably on these mediums, because even on this game, on the F1 2021, F1 2020 game, you can see the tires looking like blistered there.
Keep an eye on Slayer. Is he actually catching up? Is he catching up, or is he getting? Keep a look at the timings here between Slayer and Sim V. He is. He's catching up on the inters.
He's catching up.
He's catching up on the inters. So they're absolute perfect, absolute bang on time to put those inters on as he's catching up here.
Oh, he's lost.
No, he's not. Look at the exit speed. 53.
Yeah, but I'm talking about him against Ray, because Ray's on the medium, so he's still got it.
DRS disabled, and he's halfway through the lap. So yeah, I'm still sticking by it. I'm still sticking. I do think Sayers put them on bang on right time. So how long is it going to be? So Ray does come into the pits here. What's Jonathan Cox going to do? Jonathan Cox is going to have to pit, and he's down in 6th place. It's absolutely ruined his lap, ruined the strategy for Jonathan Cox, hasn't it?
Yeah, and also I know that Shindy might have pit for the Inders on the exact right time, but Ray's pit in exactly when they've disabled DRS, and plus he had a 11-second gap to Nosey, so I think that it's Ray's.
It's Ray's one to lose now, isn't it? The strategy's played out perfectly for Ray.
Yeah, perfect one from him. He shows exactly why he's the leader in the championship here. So needs to keep the car on track.
So DRS Neil had to serve his 5 seconds, and not only that, to make it worse, he had to wait as well for a couple of the guys, as the pit lane is absolutely rammed full. And now he's at the back of them lot, so he's lost even more positions. He's now down in 11th place, is DRS Neil, and he got second in the qualifying.
Yeah, and it's just gone crazy in the race. Like, just take a look at the position change. It's like massive everywhere, and so many people gaining, yet so many people losing as well.
So going on to position change, wow, look at Knowsley, up 15 places, he's in second place. The Slayer, aka Shindeep, is almost in a position to get a podium. Let's have a look at his penalties though. That's going to stop him though, isn't it? He's got a 3-second. Now, if Infamous gets any time penalties, as this track is a little bit greasy now, so look at this, Bollocks getting a 3-second as well.
I think it's harder to get a track limit penalty when it's wet, because you be extra careful when it's wet, because you try to make sure you don't hit the curbs, because the curbs can easily spin you off. So
well, you would definitely think so, but the penalties are coming thick and fast here. Official BZM on 14 seconds. So that's pretty much his race over when it comes to getting points here today.
Yeah, I think they're just getting used to the track, but once you've got it in the zone, I think it's easier to get track limits warnings on in the track conditions.
Now remember guys, we're here for the Division 1 race for the L2S round 6 at Silverstone, and what a cracking race we've had so far. But just to let all of you know, in on stream, I will be doing online lobbies after this, round about 10:30 to 11:15. We'll be starting our online lobbies. But out in front then, he started as 10th on the grid, didn't he? Did Ray? 9th on the grid? He's now in a P1.
Yeah, he started P10 on the mediums. So great strategy from him. So I think everyone else just wanted to get that P1 and go for the top spot in the quali, but Ray was very smart about it and went for the mediums and didn't go back out on the soft. So amazing strategy from him.
Good night, Matthew. Gonna be Patterson 89. And to be fair to him, he's also out in front with no penalties. We've got a yellow flag in sector. We've got a car. We've got someone off. It's Royal Harvey's had a spin. He's gone onto the full wets.
Oh no! Why has he gone onto the full wet, man?
Unlucky there for Royal Harvey. He's down in 17th, and he's had a bit of a spin, and he's now last in this race. Oh, and he's almost going for another spin. Oh, it's going from bad to worse now for Royal Harvey. This is a day to forget here at Silverstone for that young man. We'll move off him and see if he can get himself gathered up. Starting a bit of a battle brewing up here to get into the top 10. Sims 10th at the minute. Oh, an official BZM has a bit of a tank slapper. Now he's going to lose 2 positions. Crucially, DRS Neil, though, keeping it nice and clean so far. A lot of guys in front with penalties. Could we see him gaining a few? Oh, Roy Harvey has retired from this race. He's had enough. Game over. So let's have a look at Jonathan Cox. He must be he's so unlucky as Jonathan Cox. Put it on pole, but the rain coming down has basically ruined his strategy. Now finds himself into 7th place, and he's 3 seconds adrift from Chappie. Ace of Kings though up in 5th at the minute, within 3 seconds of Shindeep, so he could jump in there for 4th place. Shindeep is trying to keep on the back of Infamous, not quite in within a second, but it doesn't matter anyway because there's no DRS. So and he's got no ERS either. He's used a lot of it. So 3 laps left to go here. And it looks like Ray may have the win 14 seconds ahead. The absolute perfect strategy here today for our championship leader. He did not panic, did he, at all? Starting 10th. Lando Bottas DNF'd as well. Now the rain's coming down. These guys are struggling out there. Official PCM has gone as well.
He's retired in the pit, so I think he's just given up because I think
14
he wanted
seconds as well, and he was outside the points, wasn't he?
Yeah, he wanted a much better result than a P12, P11. So unfortunate from him. Could have kept it going because who knows? People could have DNF, but it is what it is. So let's just continue for the last 4 laps of this race. So
it's the only kind of close battle here is DRS Neil. He's within half a tenth of Sim. Everyone else is kind of without out of the second range of like the slipstream. So it's like everyone feels like they're just bringing it home now and keeping very cautious, picking up the points that they have in this race, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone just wants to get this race over with and just go back home with the points that.
I think we lost you there, buddy.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
So Jonathan Cox now within a second of Chappie. Chappie's now got 6 seconds of penalties.
I think that Jonathan Cox is going to be P6 at the end of the race because I don't think he can go into a P5 because P5 doesn't have any penalties. So I think P6 is the best he can do here. So everyone's just going to want to...
Such a shame for our pole sitter. But look at this. He's fighting him around the outside here. And look at that. Makes that move easy. He got loads of grip, around the exit of that corner. So well done to Jonathan Cox there, getting up to 6th place. He's 4 seconds adrift of Ace of Kings with only a few laps to go. So yeah, I think you're right there. I think 6 is his best today, which is very unfortunate for our pole sitter. He done an excellent job there putting up pole with a really low win 24s, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think that Ray's just smashed it, and everyone else is just going to want to hold their position and go back up with the points that they can get right now because there's not going to be much position changes from now because the gaps are pretty distant now. So
yeah, I've got to give it to Shindig though. Shindeep, sorry, not Shindig. Shindig, aka the Slayer. He's got 3 seconds, but he did start. He's up 11 places. Ace of Kings, however, is going to jump him. He's going to be up 14 places as Ace of Kings. So what he's gained from the strategy as well. And so is Knowsley. But Ray, yeah, starting 10th, up 9 places, championship leader. That is why he is where he is in the championship. He seems to be getting all the luck. Or is it luck? Or is it he knew this was going to happen? Or is that just the experience he has today? He was the only one in the top 10 that started on those mediums. He got it all right as well, didn't he? Sim Vigo gets a 3 second. Where is Sim V at the minute? So he gets a 3 second, crucially for DRS Neo. He could jump him here to 9th place. Which is such a shame for DRS Neo because he did put it on the front row of the grid for qualifying, but as well as him and Jonathan Cox, they both got caught out by this rain coming down, and it just completely scrapped their strategy, and them having to make another stop to go on to his intermediates. And now he finds himself down into 10th, only half a second behind Sim. He's going to get him after the flag, but after the checkered flag, but he will want to try and get it done. Actually, he could jump 2 places, actually, saying that. Which wouldn't be a bad evening recovery anyway from the rain pouring down here and getting him, catching it.
Yeah, and I think that Ray's just gone past the line to start the last lap of the race. So
Callum in the chat says Ray has won this in quali. and we do agree as well. He didn't panic, did he? He just made it. He went on the intermediate. He went on the mediums. Wasn't bothered that he was starting 9th, 10th on the grid, and he just went for it, didn't he? Kept a long strategy, waited for the rain to come in, and yeah, stretched it out. Bang! One stop onto the inters. Bish bash bosh. Thank you, ma'am.
Ooh.
And
Thanks,
he's just got to take it home now. Say that again.
He got a tank slapper going out of corner before the old pit straight.
Yeah, well, he's just got to do Maggots and Beckett's one more time here as Reyes. He's coming through it now. He's just got to keep it together. Don't push. He's 17 seconds ahead. He's just got to bring it home. And I'm loving his loving this today. It's a great strategy. It's crazy to think the first like 10 laps, everyone was literally within 10, like a couple of attempts of each other all the way down the grid, and it's all spaced out now. The strategy played a massive part in this race, and it's Reyes who got it right today. He comes through Abbey onto club corner, and he's going to cross the line and take the checkered flag. Car number 21 gets the win. The championship leader extends that lead, and well done, and congratulations to him. Nosey, however, up 15 places, is going to get P2 here in the all-jet Mac car 94. Goes across the line and gets P2. And the last guy to take the last spot of the podium goes infamous SMG up 9 places. Great, but got to give it to Shin Deep as well, aka the Slayer. Takes 4th, but gets dropped down to 5th. Ace of Kings goes up 14 places and puts it on 4th. So the guys that started on those mediums and stretched the strategy out, that was their race today. Unfortunate for Jonathan Cox having to settle 4-6. DRS Neil, who it's funny how with the net 1 and net 2 at the start, as soon as that rain come, they had to stop again, and they finished right behind each other again in 6th and 7th. So yeah, the guys that started on the mediums got the strategy right today. As you can see, all these boys up 10, 14, 9, 15, 9. And Jonathan Cox and DRS Neil down 5 places. Chappie takes 8th. Costa France takes 9th. Sim V 10th. BMC 11th. Frenzy 12th. Bollocks in 13th. And Serious Mushroom down in 14th. We have 4 retirements of this race of official BFSM. Lando Bot, Royal, Harvey, and Duncan Coe. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Don't forget to sleep, says Vicky Duck. I'm a racer. I don't give up rain-affected strategies. Satisfied with points onto the next race. GG's, Jonathan Cox. GG's, mate. Well played. Oh, look at these. Oh, mate, look at that. What an absolute suit. So there we go, boys and girls. That is our podium top spotter there. And the champagne is out. Thank you very much, guys. You want to stay with me? I'm about to do some online lobbies, but I want to thank everyone and all the admins from L2S for giving me the spot to do the commentary here for the DIV1 race. It's been an absolute brilliant debut for me, and I want to thank all the drivers for taking part. It's been fantastic racing, hasn't it, Leclerc?
Yeah, amazing racing from lap 1 till the end, because they were really close from the beginning and in quali as well, because they were all within DRS, what do you call it?
DRS now, Neil?
No, they were all within DRS zone of each other. Like, it was so close that the rain pretty much changed it all with the strategy and everything. So I think Ray's shown exactly why he's the leader. So amazing job from him today. So yeah, hopefully we can keep this up for the rest of the season. Okay, so that's me. I'm just going to raid Boltwood now. So stay with us. We're going to give him a raid. Thank you very much for watching, and on to the next one. But please stay with the raid, guys. We want to support other streamers. Come on, 21 viewers, please. And I've only got 7. 7 guys going to do the raid with 21 viewers. Oh, come on, guys. Show some support.